Have you ever felt like something is pulling you back no matter how hard you try to move forward in life or your career? That something can just get in the way of your plans and it's invisible to you, but you feel like you're just stuck. It's very important to understand what that is, and it's probably not what you think. It actually could be your thoughts and feelings. Today in this video, we're going to talk about why this matters and why it is so important to really understand the impact of our thoughts on the life that we have. If you're new here, my name is Catherine Allen, and I help women who feel stuck and unfulfilled find purpose and freedom by creating their own profitable online business without giving up the security of your job until you're ready. Everything that you have or don't have actually began with a thought. The reason I say that is because our thought creates our feelings, and our feelings create our action or inaction, which will give us the result that we get from taking the action or not taking the action. Feelings, we all have our feelings, and most people are not aware of how the impact of our feelings and what they can cause us to do or not do. For example, if you have a feeling or a thought that I am not tech savvy, so I can't try to pursue this or pursue that, or I can't start a business because I've never gone to school, I don't have a degree, or I'm not smart in business, or I'm not smart at all. Well, that is your thought. My question is, what evidence do you have to support that? I just had to stop for a moment and tell you about my free gift for you. It is a guide entitled Tap into Your Zone of Genius and Monetize It. I don't want you to leave without grabbing it. You will find the link in the description below. Now let's continue. And when I say evidence, I like to give the example of if you are going to court and you have to present evidence to back up a case, you can't just tell the judge, well, this is what I think or I feel. That's not evidence. So when you say that you are not smart or you can't do this or that, what is the evidence? Because if you have no solid proof of that, it's just a feeling. It's a belief that you have that you're holding on to. In the example that I stated, well, if you're not tech savvy, what have you done to learn tech? You say that you're not smart. Well, that's not true because obviously you are. If you're watching this video, there's something about you that you want something different. So to say that you're not smart, that's a belief that you're holding on to. Or it could be, unfortunately, that someone told you that early in life, maybe in your childhood, or your teachers or your classmates may have told you that. And for some reason, you're holding on to that, but you have no evidence to support that. So I would like for you to really think about the thoughts that you have. Do you have, and the feelings that come from those thoughts, what evidence do you have to support that they are true? And what I really want to have you understand is that anything you want in life, it is attainable if you have the right thought behind it, which the thoughts are going to create your feelings, and you want to take action on what is true. Many times, the thoughts that we have are just, we sometimes want to hold on to a belief. So we think a thing, we want to believe that it's true, we can nurture something that is not true, and as a result, we don't take any action. And by not taking action, the outcome is not what we want. So I would just like to encourage you, if you feel like the environment that you're in, particularly the work environment, the career that you're in is not serving you, you are not using your mind to the capacity that you would like to, or more importantly, you're feeling disrespected, discounted. You're working long hours, maybe 10 to 14 hours a day is the norm, or you are not given the same playbook that everyone else has. So when I say that, we know that in any job, it comes with a measure of playing the game. What is really stressful and can really go into your being is when you are treated differently and you have to play by a different set of rules. That's what I mean. You're not given the same playbook. Today, I would like you to give serious consideration to the thoughts that you have in your mind. What do you want? What thought comes in your mind? What do you want? What feeling are you getting behind that thought? Let's say that you're thinking, I do want a different job or a career, or I actually want to get out of working for someone else and work for myself. What is your feeling behind that? Are you feeling like, I think I can actually do that? Or are you feeling, no, I don't know why I'm thinking that way. I can never start a business. I don't have the time. I don't have the skill. I don't have a degree. I don't have any experience. Now, if you're the person who's thinking, I can't do that, I don't have this, I don't have that, my question to you, what evidence do you have to support that? Think about it. If you say you don't have time, well, let's look at where can you find time? Can you give up some TV watching time? Can you give up some social media strolling time? Can you pull back from socializing? Change that. Now you have some time. If you think that, oh, I don't have a degree or I don't have the experience, well, who says a degree is needed to start a business? It's absolutely not needed. Who says you can't learn something? If you feel like you don't have business experience, but can you learn it? So those thoughts have no evidence to support them. So if you change, so your feelings will be different once you acknowledge that the thought that you had that created the feeling, it's no evidence to support it. So now let's reframe it to, I do want to start a business and I know I can. I will just have to take the time to learn what I don't know and then apply it. I will have some extra time if I pull back on these other things that are not essential. Strolling on social, watching the TV shows, or socializing. These are examples of when we look at the thoughts that we have that create the feelings that we have, they're going to either push us to action or to inaction. If we want the action, to create the outcome of starting a business, having the freedom that we want, having an unlimited income cap, owning our schedule, owning every minute of our day, then look at your thoughts that are creating the feelings that may be holding you back. You can become unstuck. And it really begins with examining your thoughts, looking at the feelings that are coming from those thoughts, reframing them when you have no evidence to support them. When you really do that, you will be able to see a difference in your life, not only in your career but in your life, when you look at things and you have these feelings, examine them to see what evidence you have. So I would encourage you to do that so that you can move forward in whatever direction you want in life and in business or your career or starting your own business. Now, if you are someone who's been wanting to start a business, I would definitely encourage you to look into digital marketing because it is a business that leverage the internet and digital technology. You can create digital products that can run 24/7. You can create a vehicle to start a business where you can run it online. And there are so many options to consider. What I do in helping women who want to move into a different place, they don't want to be stuck, they want to have a life that's more fulfilling. Bring in something that you do, your natural strength. I really encourage looking at what do you do? What is your natural strength? What do you enjoy? What lights you up? What brings you joy? I really encourage women to not just resign living a life on something that you have defaulted in is not something that you really want to do. Life is short, so let's try to live life doing something that we enjoy and something that can bring us the income that we want. I have two ways of helping you to look into digital marketing, and I have the links below. And one is if you just simply want to have a side business where you want a digital product to resell it, I have that. But more importantly, you want to learn the skill of digital marketing. So, in the example that I gave earlier, if you feel like you can't run a business, well, here is a way to learn a skill, the skill of digital marketing. Skills are needed because even the job that you have today, you had to learn it. Either formally, you were mentored, or you had instructions. It is no different than learning a business that you want to go into. So I like to say you're learning the business of online business when you learn about digital marketing. And the program that I have actually will teach you that. Whether you just want to learn it and then help other people to learn it as well, you have the ability to learn it and to resell it. But what my passion is around helping women to get out of situations, work situations that are not good for them. So I actually have a program where I work with you one-on-one to bring to market your expertise, your skill, your life experience, and to package it into a program that you can bring to the market as a service provider. So I encourage you to really look at my two programs and see if either of them fit for you. All I know is this: whatever your thought is going to create the feeling. And if you have a feeling that is not producing the outcome that you want, it's time to make a change. I am so happy that you stopped by to just listen to the thought of how our thoughts creates our feelings and our feelings create an action. Just having that knowledge alone can help you reframe your thinking if you're thinking in a way that's not serving you well. I do thank you for stopping by to watch this video. I encourage you to subscribe as I will be dropping other videos that can help you along the same lines in terms of our mindset and getting the things that we want out of life in terms of what we do and the income that we can bring into our lives. So I hope to see you on the next video. And again, thank you.